Hi, this is Jacob at Old Deli Music. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of how to open up and put into playing position a Bava Mini, and this applies to any Safari style harmonium. This process takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you've done it a dozen times or whatever, it'll become like second nature to you. So don't worry if it's a little bit awkward at first. The first thing to note is that in order to release these buttons, it's better to you unhook the lid on both sides, and then I'm going to press down on the inner box with my thumbs on both sides under the lid like this. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side over here, pressing down on the inside box and then pressing these buttons, and that's going to make it just a little easier for this for these buttons to allow the inner box to pop up like that. Now I am going to grab here and the same place on the other side and just let the lid rest on my hands like that, and I'm going to go ahead and just pretend like I'm picking the whole harmonium up, and in fact I will a little bit, in order to make those side buttons really pop out once it's in place. So don't be gingerly about this. This is a good thing to just get it into place firmly like that. And then of course we'll put the lid in place and put our side hooks in position. Pull out a couple of stops in the front, and then we're ready to play. Now once you're ready to pack the harmonium back up, make sure that all the air is out of the instrument by playing a note until you don't hear it anymore with the stops open. Then go ahead and close the stops here. We'll undo the hooks and go ahead and put the lid in closed position. And I'm gonna just kind of lift up the inner box a little bit with my palms on both sides like this while I press these buttons to make it easier for them to release so there's no weight on them. And then just let it drop back down into place. And again, now the lid is resting on my hands like it was when I was getting ready to lift the inner box up. And now in order to make these side buttons snap back into place again, we don't want to press on the top of the lid. We're going to press here on the inner box on both sides while the lid is resting on the back of my hands here. And now those buttons are in place. Go ahead and fasten the hooks on the side, and you're ready to go. So trust me, once you've done this a few times, it'll get much easier, and you'll be glad you have a travel-friendly harmonium. So feel free to reach out to us with any questions. olddelimusic@gmail.com.